Schrödinger's ABS. Since the invention of the light bulb around 1880, electric light has been a blessing. With one exception: the warning light. And moreover, they've put the switch into a small box, like in Schrödinger's box.
Schrödinger's box. There might even be a cat in it.
So what do you do when even the Deus ex machina fails you? You could just throw out your brake pedal? Or get rid of Edison's blessings altogether? But most likely, you have to dig through this. That means following black lines and cryptic drawings like a rat in a maze. So you highlight all the wires, connectors and junctions in a variety of colors, until you forget which color means what, or whether it even matters. In keeping with my age, I'm switching back to just one color. All the power comes from the battery and is delivered through fuses that power the relays. All these components send information to this masterpiece of human ingenuity, the ABS ECU. In my case, or so it seemed, this magnificent electronic brain, which in the 60s would have made the quest for the moon much simpler, decided to ignore all those inputs. A test light connected to the negative terminal of the battery lights up when current flows. The fuses under the dash are not labeled. That would be too easy. So, back to my colors again. Power on, and checking both sides of the fuses. Be careful not to touch the metal frame of the dashboard with the shaft of the test light. Ask me how I know. Now we have to find the right relays. These are the usual suspects. They click when energized. Well, at least two of them. The load relay and the relay for the warning light. The pump relay only clicks when the ABS is working, so mine is on holiday for a while. Just to change things up, I'll now use my multimeter for testing. When the key is turned, the load relay clicks, and after a couple of seconds, it switches off again. Same result with a loaded circuit. That dreaded warning light even gets a little brighter. In fact, this indicates a hard fault, meaning the ECU shuts itself down even before there is any input from the wheel speed sensors. I'm pretty sure the relays are all okay, but I tested them anyway. Let's move on to the pump relay. There should be no voltage on this wire. This is voltage coming from the fuse, and on the load side, there should only be power when the relay is switched on. I suspect that's just ghost voltage, which can't carry any current. Let's switch the relay manually. Now there is battery positive on the load side, and the pump motor should spin. It doesn't. With a test light on the load side, the ghost voltage is pulled to ground, and there's definitely current flow. So there are two options. Either the voltage doesn't make it to the pump, or the pump is dead. This is the connector for the pump, just power and ground. Let's hook up the multimeter and see what we have. Click the relay. Nothing. I suspect it just needs a good ground. Here is our ghost voltage again. From what I know, it comes from the proximity of one conductor to another that has voltage. Engineers can't even figure out how to keep the electricity inside the wire. Nevertheless, the test light pulls it to ground immediately, and with a proper ground, we have current flow. And thankfully, there's nothing wrong with the motor. As I was looking for a broken wire, I found this. The electrical equivalent of the Gordian knot. I have no idea how this has worked for so long and why it has failed now. To confirm that this is the right wire, I measured continuity to the connector. A quick crimp and the wiring harness is fixed. The final test, with everything hooked up again. Victory. Quick reassembly, and off we go. But not for long. The hard fault is gone, but the warning light is still on. There must be another fault, meaning the patient can have both fleas and lice. So it seems like we need more paper. Each wheel speed sensor has 2 wires connected to the control module, and there is an inlet and an outlet valve for every brake caliper. But first things first, check the powers and grounds on the ECU. Power and continuity on the ground wires. Of course, I switched off the ignition. Now, check if the circuit can carry a load. For the ground wires, I take battery power from the pump relay. The wheel speed sensors all have around 900 ohms of resistance, which is fine. At first glance, they seem to be okay, but they may not be giving out a proper signal. The gap between the sensor and the tone ring must be correct. Dirty or rusted tone rings produce a weak signal, or none at all. Because these are inductive sensors, they don't need a power supply. They produce their own power. Once again, physics you can't see. But this time, we can make it visible with an oscilloscope. I'll spare you the details of measuring all 4 wheels, but as you can see, they all give a good signal. So, the air is getting thinner. Not much left to suspect a faulty ECU. But we want to be sure, and not just assume, Dr. Livingston. The last thing on our list is the valve block. We have 4 coils with 7.5 ohms and 4 with 4.5 ohms, which sounds reasonable. At this point, I'm heavily suspecting the ECU to be faulty. So let's see what's going on in action. I am logging the voltage of the front right inlet and outlet valve, the current flow, and the signal from the wheel speed sensor as a reference. When the brake event occurs, the wheel speed sensor goes to 0, indicating that the wheel does not move. As you can see, there is no activity on the other channels at all. It seems like the ECU is not giving out a signal. Fortunately, we have another ECU to prove it.
Bring it over here, boss. Let's get this engine running.
Hook it up again, and off we go. First confirmation. The warning light goes out when the wheel speed sensors give a signal. Second confirmation. ABS kicks in and sounds as if an old piano is being run over. If we look at the data, we can clearly see how the ECU gives out the signals. A word about the elephant in the room. Why didn't you just switch on the blink mode? Well, I couldn't find any information in the wiring diagram about that particular kind of connector, and I will certainly not short anything with a paperclip if I don't know what's on the other end. And besides, where would be the fun in that? Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.